Hello, my lovelies. Good. Okay. Amy, Amy and I are talking because she's coming to see me in 10 days, right? 11 days. 10 days. I don't freaking know. Anyway, I got to pull my hair back. I did take a shower real quick, and my hair is just super frizz. So, hey, it is what it is. So, I have some really amazing news, actually. And part of the reason why 12 days, okay. Part of the reason why I am talking to Amy also is because we are planning a wedding. So I got some fantastic news over the weekend and thought I should share it. So I am going to be a Mima again, and I'm super excited. So we decided, well, the children decided that they wanted to just do the wedding as soon as possible. And we are going to, hi Britt, how are you, honey? Sorry, I have to adjust this, you guys. There we go. Okay. So we decided that, or they decided that we wanted to do the wedding as soon as possible. So that's what we are doing. And we are trying to plan a wedding in literally like 11 days. So yeah, lots of stuff to do. And Amy, this is what she used to do. So I think you still do it like a little bit, right? Just kind of freelance on your own. But she's always been Aunt Amy to my kids, and she's going to be here, and she's going to be officiating the wedding, and now she's helping us plan it. So yeah, well, I'm hoping. Here's the problem, though. We have to do this on a very strict budget. So I am going to be, you gotta do it on the down low. Awesome. It's always on my own. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, she's a professional planner. I'm not so much. I can plan, and I can usually do it pretty quickly. But I feel like I feel it's too overwhelming at this point because it's, not my own wedding. So so anywho, we are discussing flowers. We're discussing table settings, the whole 9 yards. And it's going to be crazy, I think. So anywho, all right. Hi, Deb. And help make the food too. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna have it catered. So she has called. This is going to be such an informal thing that we've actually just called. She called and got a price quote for to do a home style meal from a restaurant that's near us. It's a buffet restaurant usually. So anyway, they do fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy and all that kind of stuff. So so Amy was asking me if I had a bunch of mason jars. Yes. Well, hello. So the other Amy from J&A Hopeful Acres. Hi, how are you feeling, darling? So apparently things have changed since our last conversation. Holy cow. Okay. Craziness. So anywho, I will work on getting some flowers and eucalyptus. I won't be able to until the end of the week. So yeah, because well, I don't know. I'll get to that point. All right. So last week was crazy. I've not felt very good. And I discovered a spot on my back, and I'm not sure if it was a tick bite or not. But I did happen to find, in the last about 2 to 3 weeks, I actually found a black-legged or a deer tick in actually in my bed, and I think it came in off of one of my cats. And I also found a nymph, so the baby. My daughter is in Wyoming, so she's texting me pictures, and I'm like, she's an hour behind, so she obviously doesn't know what we're doing. she has forgotten. So I found this spot on my back. It hurt a little bit, just like it was just kind of tender to touch, and it was perfect bullseye. So I'm like, I am going on the 30th, which is Wednesday. I am going to go in. Tony's going to get a follow-up appointment for his cardiology stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to him about when I need to draw a titer to check for Lyme disease. I could actually very well have it, which instead of this may just be a new bite. But considering we have so much timber around us, and I'm constantly out in the yard and in the timber, it's not the first tick I've ever found, and not even just this year. So, but it takes about between 4 to 6 weeks to be able to draw a titer for an IgG antibody. So yeah, you're going to notice also it's kind of loud. I do have the air conditioner on here in the Airstream, because I walked in here and I'm like, woo, it's quite warm. And it is very humid out. It's not that it's hot. It's really not that hot out at all. It's 78 degrees right now, but it's humid, and it has been humid. So, she's on it too. What do you mean, Amy? All right. Okay. Let's not talk about it as official. Okay. Hi, Richard. How are you? Drops. Okay. And I'm going to get caught up here. Insurance refuses to pay for your regular pain meds, so meds for me till maybe Monday. Oh my God. What the hell? Hi, Emma. Yeah, my animals are all protected, and that's probably why it has come in. So I think they're not biting them. So luckily. Oh my gosh, 109 right now and 113 tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, so you can be done with wedding chat. Just move on with regular. Okay. So yeah, Deb, it's the Midwest. This is it's typical for the it's just typical for the Midwest. Yeah, I'm hoping there's no more ticks. Crossing my fingers, but I'm surrounded by timber, so yeah, it's inevitable at this point. However, so I'm gonna talk to him about it. I might go ahead and have an IgG antibody drawn just to see, but it may or may not show up. I may not have it at all. So I don't know, but I'm taking some precautions. So yay. Oh my gosh, you're 100% wheelchair bound now. I am so sorry, girlfriend. Holy cow. We've had rain off and on coming through, and so we've just had a terrible time with the humidity the last few days, and that is part of the reason why I've been I've been super emotional because I've been hurting, and so it's just kind of amplified everything for me at this point. All right, so Tuesday and Wednesday, I mean, we've had storms all week long, so I do have growth in my garden. A lot of my tomatoes that I thought I lost have perked back up. I do need to get the rest of them out of the hoop house and get them planted into the main garden again. I have corn. I do have corn that has popped up. I have volunteer sunflowers from the black oil sunflower seeds that I had fed the chickens as treats a while back. So yeah, I've managed to move the chickens this week. And what else did I do? Oh, adventure. So yesterday, rounded the week out with Victoria. Went on her very first big adventure, like really big adventure. She has never flown before. She has never gone on an extended vacation where she's had to travel alone. It is air you can wear right now. It is. It truly is. Yeah, it's the whole Midwest is just, it's all humidity right now. Oh wow, Deb. Yeah, CBD pain stick. The stuff just it doesn't work that well for me anymore. So I just kind of suffer. Let's see, what else do I have for you? We took Victoria we picked her up early and we were going to go get coffee and fuel and all that stuff. Usually you have check-in, this being her first time flying. Luckily she flew out of Des Moines and had to fly into Denver, and then they flew it into Casper. So anyway, with this being her first time, we went pretty early and we sat there for quite a while. But she's so nervous. But I'm super proud of her because she conquered a fear, and she overcame her own anxiety, and she got on that plane, and she said that it wasn't bad. So when she hit Denver, she was still pretty nervous because she said, "Mom, this airport is huge." I'm like, it is. It really is, especially in comparison to Des Moines. So she was supposed to have an hour and 53-minute layover, and she wasn't, like, her flight arrived on time, but it wasn't an hour 53-minute layover. So she was on within an hour. They were boarding her plane within an hour of her landing. So that's pretty good. And she said she really likes the takeoff. That was pretty cool. And I did also make sure that when I booked her tickets, I booked her window seats, because I told her, that way she could look out and she could see what was going on. And she thought that was really cool. And she said, yeah, so flying into Denver was really cool because I saw mountains. And today she spent up in a mountain, on a mountain near a beautiful waterfall. She sent me some videos. She sent me some pictures. And she has threatened to become a mountain woman and live on the side of the mountain. And I said, you better not. Your butt better be on that plane when I come pick you up, on next Sunday. You better have your butt on that plane. So, hi, Margot. How are you, honey? So, yeah, it's crazy. All right. So she's having a marvelous time, and the scenery is beautiful. She went out to visit in Wyoming to visit her best friend. So So if Buggy, if you're watching, I miss you. I hope, and I'm glad you're having an amazing time. And hi, Jazzy. So, all right. So today we've been kind of bantering back and forth with her this afternoon. I sent her a Snapchat, and I said, I was kind of, frowning, and I said, why you no send me pictures? It's kind of a joke between all of us. The girls in the family, well, actually, even I think most of the boys even like the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. And, the dad is like overly emotional. Why you no love me? Why you want to leave me? Yeah, that kind of stuff. So I do that to my kids all the time, just teasing them. So anyways, so that's where that came from. It is almost thick enough to cut with a steak knife. I agree. First year I moved to Georgia, I felt like I was swimming in water. It was really humid that year. Yeah, Georgia's real bad. The South is real bad for humidity too, which is why I don't live in the South. It wouldn't be so bad probably during the winter months because it's not quite so cold, but and you don't have the humidity, but I don't want to be in the South in the summer. I'm good. It's been flooding everywhere here. The main highway by our house closed on Friday because of so much rain, 10 inches overnight. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of dang rain, girl. We had tornadoes throughout the week, and we had storms, probably the same systems that you were getting, Emma. But they were in the southern 2 tiers of the state. We didn't get the tornadoes or anything of that in my area. So we did, however, I think we might have gotten a total of about 3 to 5 inches maybe for this entire week. So we're doing pretty good. We're catching up a little bit, but we still need more. We do need more rain. But the way things are forecasted right now, it seems like we're going to have probably issues with flooding in the southern part of the county or the state, and we're going to continue to stay in a drought central Iowa all the way north. So we aren't going to have we're not going to have real measurable amounts of rain. And so they were telling the farmers around here when they were planting, make sure you're planting, just go ahead and plant an extra 2 to 4 inches deep, because we don't know, there's just not really any guarantee that we're going to get good enough rain. So yeah. 57% humidity here, so it's pretty gross. Yeah, I don't know what we're at, but we were at like 94% at like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. We were still sitting at like 94% humidity. It was terribly gross. It really truly was. So actually, I'm going to look right now and I'll tell you exactly. So we have, my weather bug is telling me it's 77 degrees. And what is going on? We have storms popping up to the north of us here, the northwest of us. So, and my phone wants to move incredibly slow, so that's a no-go. I don't know what we are. So anyway, yeah, it is nasty. It is nasty. Temp was 96 and the humidity level was 94%. The air conditioning in the hotel room had one setting on. Yeah, it is super thick. Hey, Reef Robber, how are you? Hi, Katie. It can't be happening, huh? Okay. Broke the knob, turning up the AC. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't imagine being in Florida right now. It's also it's really nasty wet season down there right now. I was talking to Terry Lynn on. Oh, you're about to go home from work. Awesome. It's so hot. It was like, all right. Wow. Yeah, it's super hot. It is super hot, Katie. The humidity is ridiculous. So I was talking to Terry Lynn on Thursday night, and they've had nothing but tropical storms down there, and it's been crazy. So, anywho, you're from Cali. It's hell. I've got a lot of Cali's, West Coast people in here right now. So, Amy June's out there, and we've got we've got Drops. He's out in the Northwest. So yeah. What was the right one doing, right? Yeah. Yep. Agreed. I'm hearing a lot of people are getting the Northwest is going through a really nasty, super hot, nasty spell right now. So so Drops was just saying that it was 109 out where he's at. So, and supposed to hit a high of 113 tomorrow, possibly. So, ugh. I don't know what the hell is going on with our weather lately, but it's crazy. So yesterday when I got home from dropping Victoria off at the airport, I have a bunch of ivy and weeds and stuff that are growing around my pool area. And I decided, I'm just going to go weed around the pool real quick. That'll be one thing I can cross off my list of things I need to get done. And I got I got half of one side of my pool where all the ivy was growing. And I'm going to have to try to dig up the root ball from the ivy. I mean, it's terrible. It's so bad. But I actually think I dehydrated myself really, really bad because it was humid. And I was not feeling good at all last night. My mind wasn't tracking well. None of that stuff. So, okay. So isn't that Greta girl going to do something about it? She didn't talk to the government about global warming. The Greta girl. I don't know who you're talking about, hon. So anywho, I have a friend who lives close to Seattle. She has been spending the day in the blow-up pool with her grandson. Yeah, we've got the humidity. We don't have, it's not super high heat, but it's damn warm out there, I'll tell you. Because it's getting worse by the day. Yeah, it is. The kid that people, Greta, Thunberg. Okay, so I'm not deep into that kind of stuff. Like I don't even know. I don't know. I kind of feel like one of these days the planet's just going to implode, just explode. So anywho, yesterday was bad with the weather, and I went to go get in the shower, and I was waiting for Victoria to call from Wyoming, and I went ahead and got into the shower because I was so soaked in sweat. I could literally wring my shirt out. And I wasn't out. I was working out by the pool probably an hour and a half, maybe. And I literally, even, and that's even after sitting and trying to cool off in the air conditioning. I literally could wring my t-shirt out even after. It was crazy. It was so crazy. We try hard enough and put more good energy in, like auras, the global warming will fix itself. Because, like, spiritually, yes. I think that climate change is definitely, I think it's cyclic. I believe that it does happen. I do believe that we contribute to all of this stuff. I don't think that we particularly caused it per se, but I know that we contribute to it. So, and some people say that no, it's not, and blah blah blah. And I don't know. There's just so much climate change right now, and things that haven't happened for millennia are starting to happen again. So it's time for it, I guess. I don't know. College World Series timeshares. So we've had a boatload of rain. Yep. Finally drilled holes in the trash cans where I'm growing tomatoes. Oh, or potatoes. Okay, cool beans. Awesome. I do what you're talking about, Trop. That's like a new language. So, yes, there are some. Drops is a very intelligent gentleman. Very well educated. So he knows a lot about various things. So we need to stop supplying for global warming. It starts with us individuals. I do agree. I do agree that we contribute to it, but I mean, we all like our creature comforts. So, you know, I mean, unless we're all going to go living off the grid and not use any fossil fuels for anything, or any even clean energy, it still takes pollution to produce that, to produce the products to create the clean energy. So, I mean, is it really not really helping? So, Amy June, she is actually in Omaha. She lives in Omaha. She is, what are you, like 3 miles from the zoo-ish, somewhere in there. So, only one rain-delayed game so far. I don't follow it, but I want the tourists to have a good time and spend money. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Last time a volcano erupted in Iceland, not the current one, it put 50 years worth of pollution in the air that man would make. Yeah, yeah. That is a good question. What if it is aliens? You just never know, do you? I mean, seriously, who knows, honestly, what has happened. I know a little about a lot of stuff. See, that's the thing. That's me too. Like, I know just enough about quite a few things to make me slightly dangerous. But I've never claimed to be the smartest woman in the world, and I will continue to say that. And I do have intelligence. I am actually very intelligent, but on various subjects. I'm not an expert. I'm an expert at absolutely nothing, but I know just enough about a whole lot of stuff to be kind of dangerous. Yeah, right. Yeah, Amy. So it's like a roller coaster here. We're here for the ride. Okay. Yeah, we are. We absolutely are. 2.5 miles from the zoo and 3 miles from downtown Omaha. Okay. Yeah. I knew you weren't that far. I feel aliens did 9/11 too. Like, how did they know it was going to collapse? I shouldn't be too much into conspiracies. All right. Yes, Amy, I will call you. I don't really have a ton to talk about today because it's been a crazy week as far as I haven't gotten really a whole lot of anything done. I was down for 2 or 3 days out of the week because of the weather. My body just does not, it doesn't play well with the weather. So it affects my fibro, it affects my migraines. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, okay. Oh, that's what I wanted. So I was going to look, my weather bug finally decided to pop up. So, all right. So at 7 o'clock, we were sitting at 86% humidity. So we're sitting at 86% in humidity. And by 9 o'clock, it'll be 91%. So yeah, it's just going to get more and more humid. Goody goody. So by 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll be at 100% humidity. Woo! Oh, the Midwest in the summer. I got the dumbest white girl award for superlatives at my sophomore graduation. Took it with pride. Atta girl. I only worry about enough bacon in the freezer. You're obsessed with food, Drops. You are just obsessed with food. It's so funny because it seems like anymore, it doesn't matter what live chat. If I go to a live chat, the topic always ends up on food. It's crazy. There's a company that just came out with a new thing for fibro. I actually got contacted. They are doing a research group or clinical trials group or something. I don't remember what it was, but for fibro, there were 2 different ones I got contacted by. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be the guinea pig. I'm good. So I sent my regrets to the reunion. Your date, October 9th, had written in with ink. Ah! So I have talked with Deb about renewing our wedding vows in October. It'll be our 25th wedding anniversary, and so Deb is going to come do a hand fasting for us. So I got to get with her, and so also Deb, I will talk to you more about all of that. I got to get my daughter. I got to get my daughter's wedding taken care of first, and then as soon as that's done, I will sit out and I will start hammering out plans with you to do that. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Hi, Lori. Yo, baby. I want watermelon too. I love watermelon. I have 10 newly hatched quail chicks. They're just 24 hours old. Yay! Get a large rock out of it. No. That's probably the biggest rock I'm gonna get. I mean, it's half a carrot or 3/4 carrot. I think it's 3/4. I don't remember. It's been so long. So I'm drinking this. I tried to drink. I don't know. I probably had about 4 or 5 drinks out of a cup of fountain Coke from McDonald's yesterday, just because we were out. But we have been, we've really been watching the sodium intake for Tony. So our diets have changed drastically. Tony's blood pressure already he cut out the soda. He We are not doing any chips. He loves potato chips, but nope, we're done. And so since his echo and stress test and all that fun stuff, his blood pressure, he has been feeling pretty good just by cutting out, just making those small little changes there. And they're big for him though. So yeah. I've been also kind of watching a lot more closely my sodium intake too. It's just easier if I have to. It's easier to eat the same stuff that he does versus trying to, have cupboards full of 2 different types of diets, and it's not worth it. So I'm trying to be more conscientious about my sodium intake as well. I don't really need to. His are for blood pressure reasons. His echo came back fantastic. He's got a couple of things but there's nothing we can do about them. So we have valve issues, but nothing that's super concerning at this point. And so he has been a full 7 days without, this is day 7, without a soda. And I'm super proud of him for that. This is also, yeah, this is day, well, he hasn't had chips for probably 2 full weeks. So he's doing really well actually. So, this, however, is just a super drink is what they're calling it. And I'm glad I had it yesterday because I sincerely was very dehydrated, and I should have drank it slower, but I chugged one full one within probably 4 or 5 minutes at most, and then slowly drank another one throughout the rest of the night. So it does have a little bit higher sodium content, but it's actually not bad. Actually, this is not bad at all. It's only 30 milligrams. Gatorade is higher. It does have 21 grams of sugar in each bottle, though. So I personally need to watch my sugars more so than anything. My blood pressure is fantastic. My blood pressure has always been fantastic. However, so sodium's not a big thing for me, but it's just easier to do the same thing. So we have plenty of time. It isn't even July. Yes. Beetroot juice lowers blood pressure. Yes, but he won't drink that. I promise you. I won't even drink that because I think it's disgusting. I do not like beetroot juice at all. See, yeah, that's the thing. The cardiologist told him, you said yours is good with meds. Yeah, he just got put on a 3rd blood pressure medicine. We're not doing that. Nope. So unsalted chips, I recommend using lime powder with a touch of garlic powder. We have increased his garlic intake. I make sure that I have a lot of cumin in our dishes, and I need to get some more turmeric. I don't have any more turmeric, but I do have cumin, a lot of that, and I've been adding a lot more garlic to pretty much everything, and he's really liking that. It's giving him flavor, and but he's not getting the salt, and that his blood pressure for the last few days has been really, really good because I've been taking it see, I took it on Saturday. Yeah, I took his blood pressure, I think Saturday or yesterday, and then I took it again this morning. So he's doing really great. Yeah, Katie, that collapse in Miami it's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yes, and there's still, I mean, they still have people missing. So it tastes like pomegranates. I'm not a fan of pomegranates either. Zucchini chips with olive and garlic is great for a snack. I tried to do that. About 4 years ago, I had like a bumper crop of zucchini. It was crazy. And we like a little bit of zucchini, but not a ton. And I tried to make zucchini chips. I tried to dehydrate them with, I just dehydrated them with just a little bit of salt on them. I baked some, and I baked them with olive oil, a garlic powder, and pepper, and they didn't really turn out that great. I didn't care for them so much either. But we're also, and I tried them breaded and fried. So, I mean, we'll try things. We just, I don't know, very picky. Hi, Brigitte. How are you, darling? You're fine. You're fine. I'm probably not going to be on too terribly long because I just don't really have a lot to report other than it's just been kind of crazy. So, I did dehydrate myself yesterday and put myself in a tailspin. So for the last couple of days now, I've been pretty off track. So can't do the bacon on top. Even low sodium bacon or non-cured bacon is still high in sodium. So I don't also, so Tony, who really, I mean, he really likes bacon, says the same thing that I'm about to say. I do not understand the obsession with bacon. I don't get it. I like bacon, but I don't understand everybody's obsession with it. I mean, I don't get it. A friend of mine is super, super, super oh. Hi, Darren. Yes, I'm trying to get myself back to amazing. So I don't think I told you actually. So Bridge and Darren, I am going to be a Mima again. I am getting a second grandbaby, and I am helping my daughter plan her wedding that is going to happen July 11th. So, yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, I know. The gods are going to strike me down, aren't they, Darren? I tell you. Yeah, I don't understand the bacon thing. Like I said, I like bacon. I do. But I'm not obsessed with bacon. For me, it's chocolate and caramel and pumpkin. Like, those are my things. Those are the things, and coffee. Coca-Cola. Like, those are the things that I obsess over as far as foods go. I would, I love a good BLT. I love a good BLT, but now I can't do bacon. Tony cannot. He doesn't. He definitely cannot have it. He definitely cannot. He was going to. Well, yesterday his blood pressure is a little higher today than it was yesterday. Yeah, I did take his blood pressure yesterday. Okay. Anyway, he splurged and he had. Oh, hello! I have a big old spider. Oh, not no more. He's dead. Ah! Sorry, had to kill a spider. That was a big wolf spider, and that is not crawling around. So, anyway, we kind of had a cheat day because we were out and about yesterday, and we had McDonald's. I got a double. It's basically a double cheeseburger, and it comes with a small fry, and then I got a Coke. And I had, like I said, I probably had 4 or 5 drinks out of it, maybe at most, out of the Coke, which is odd for me because I love Coca-Cola. I didn't even finish the small fry because they just didn't taste good, and I had a really hard time getting the burger down even. So, well, hello, Mr. Robin. I have a Robin right out here on the trampoline. He just flew in. I guess it's Mrs. Robin because she's very muted in color. But he had 3 cheeseburgers, 3 doubles. Yeah, he was starving. And his blood pressure was higher this morning. So, yeah. Maybe a chocolate bacon cheesecake. No. So, so many people just love bacon, and I don't get it. You need to get a 3-pound package out of the freezer. Oh my gosh. A ton of salt in those sodas. Yep, they do. And that's why I don't. But he didn't get any soda yesterday. Like I said, this is day 7 without a soda, so he's doing good. And I didn't have much out of it. I've always really kind of limited myself with soda anyway. But I love the taste of Coke. I love the taste of Coca-Cola, big time. That is my favorite. And I really don't drink anything other than that when I do drink any type of a soda, a cola. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Mountain Dew. I do like Dr. Pepper and cherry Dr. Pepper, and then I'll drink 7-Up. I don't like Sprite, but I like 7-Up. I like cream soda. I like root beer, but I don't know. Anyway, hi, Evan. How are you, honey? Going to bed, but liked it to disrupt your video. Strippers! Yes, right? I love you, man. I'm glad to see you. I haven't really talked to you a whole lot, so you still owe me a phone call, you Turk. Tights guy naughty. All right then. Hey yo, what's up? That is quite the yeah. Jesus God, I'm telling you, man. My head is not all together. Beat ass tired. Oh yeah, you and 30 others. Hello. I'm the coolest. Of all the people you know, I'm the coolest. You're from the UK. Fabulous. Where at specifically in the UK? All right. Love you, man. Go to bed. And then you can call me tomorrow. Or at least message me. Let me know you're still alive. Jeez. So, anywho. I have a couple of well, I have several friends that we follow each other from the UK and various other places. So, anywho, I keep wanting to say that, like, our profile names. There you go, accountant. Our profile names. I don't know why I call them like my call sign or whatever. Like, it's my call sign. I actually went to the Hubs and I went to drop off some parts that he painted, and I always tease the crew where we of the person that so the guy that we dropped the parts off to, he owns another business, and so anyway, I'm kind of like one of the guys. Like, I just shoot the shit like one of the guys. I don't really get offended by much. I don't know. I could roll with punches. So anyway, we pulled up, and one of the kids was like, waving at me, and so I get out and I go, "What are you doing, loser?" He just looks at me. He's like, "Damn." So yeah, we tease each other like that all the time. And he was getting ready. They were getting ready to leave, and they were pulling off with the side by side, and on the trailer, he says, he hollers at Tony. He goes, "Bye, Tony," and I go, "I don't get a goodbye." I said, "You don't even blow me a goodbye kiss, nothing." I go, "That's okay. You can just refer to me as Queenie." And he goes, "No, I'm not calling you any names. You're mean." So I said, "Well, I'm the queen of mean, so just call me Queen." You're in Devon. Oh, nice. Drops. I did not realize that your brother lived in the UK. That's crazy. It's just, I love tights. You call them pantyhose. Well, because there's two different. Tights are a little thicker than pantyhose. I don't mind. I don't mind a good pair of tights. You'll call me Queenie, okay? Oh, really? That's cool. That is so cool, Richard. A British citizen, huh? So, was that before or after Brexit? You were thin like in your profile pic. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, I think that people, obviously, things are different culturally in different areas. So we were watching a show last night, and I cannot, because I came in on the middle of it. But this Irish comedian, this Irish lady, she's freaking hilarious. And I can't think of her name off the top of my head. But anyway, she was talking about, well, they were in bed together and whatnot. And she got out and she's like, "Just hand me my knickers." I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard people call them knickers in so long. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. If his wife is from the UK, it makes a lot of sense. So I had a friend that she started a YouTube channel and all these other, all this other social media and whatnot. And she, they left, and went down and got, I guess this land in Spain belonged to her grandmother. And so she ended up with this land, and so she's down there, and she said that the like internet and things of that nature is it's super spotty, and everything is so expensive and whatnot, and they're trying to do everything they can, moving from one country to the next, and even in a relatively small area, frankly, on a small continent, even smaller continent. I just thought that was so odd. She said it's so weird because of the even just from Britain to Spain, like the differences they're otherworldly. She said they're completely different. So it's pretty neat. All right, good night, drops. So I don't know. I know people from Scotland, and I know people from Ireland, and Denmark, and obviously Germany, because we have German relatives. Also, one of my cousins, she moved over. Her husband took a station over somewhere in Germany, and I cannot for the life of me think of where that's at now. So anyway, she grew up off and on in Germany as a child, so she loves it, and so it's like home. It's like a second home for her. So they ended up going back, and she's loving it there. And so I told her, I'm like, well, I sent her a message, and I said our goal is to be over there for the hub's 50th, and so when we're over there, I want to make sure that I get to see her, and I get to meet up with her and the family, and so she's super excited about that too. But that won't be for 2 years, that's 2023, so May of 2023. So she's like, she said, I don't care, I'm still going to be here. So they've been there for 2 years, and he took I want to say a 4 or 6 year post. I can't remember what she said. So but they're staying there. They're staying in Germany. They love it. And yeah, the only reason that I'm coming back from Germany is because of my kids. Otherwise, we probably would live over there too. It's home for him, and he was born there. My husband was born in Germany, so if it weren't for family, we probably would have moved over there by now. So had I been thinking, we would have. Oops, sorry. Had I been thinking, we would have been moved over there when our kids were little, and that would have been that. But I would love nothing more than to be able to travel. I would love to be able to travel the whole way through Europe. Because, my ancestry is German, mostly German, Irish, and Scottish. And we have some Nordic root in there somewhere, and I can't remember. I can't remember where my grandmother had said. So yeah, I'm a European mutt, but so. All right. Well, I looked at the garden again today, and I was showing it to Chrissy and Jess, and it looks. My tomatoes are popping up. Hi, Jess. Speak of my beautiful friend Jess. There she is. started packing up school books. The next thing I know, it's like 9 o'clock. Yeah. I'm still here. I was thinking that I was going to be, I'm probably not going to go too terribly long tonight. I'm going to try and work on a couple of things this evening because we've got so much going on. So Deb's nephew is in Germany. He moved there for his wife, still there waiting for his divorce to be final. Oh, that sucks. I mean, that really does suck to have to wait for a divorce. I'm sorry. Hopefully they weren't married too terribly long and have children and all that other stuff in it, because that he's been waiting for 2 years. Well, I suppose with the pandemic right now, that has put a damper on things, has slowed processes of everything way down, especially in Germany, because Germany went on complete lockdown. So I could have been living in Germany, but the guy I moved there with years ago cheated on me, so I'm way better now with my Scottish Viking man. Yes, you are. You absolutely are. You guys, oh my gosh, you and Darren make an amazing couple. You really do. You sincerely are an adorable couple together. I love it. Went and cut a bunch of chard for the chickens. They love it. Oh yeah, I'll bet they do. I've been feeding my chickens the mulberries, some mulberries off and on. I've been giving them, they really like lamb's quarters. Some chamomile. I have some wild daisy-ish looking chamomile type flowers growing. They like that. I don't give them the ragweed. Love the dandelion. They absolutely love dandelion. Namely the greens. They like the leaves the best. They do like the flowers, but they really like the greens and the root. I've been giving them my fruit and veggie scraps, and that's pretty much it. Other than because it is so hot, I don't give them scratch right now, and once in a while I've given them a little bit of black oil sunflower seed here and there, like just a little bit. I really need to get in and do the video. I got to see if they like the soldier fly larva. I went ahead and jumped in on the doTERRA product review. So I need to get that filmed, and I might actually do that. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. I need to get that filmed and get them tagged, and I'm gonna just send them a copy of the video. I'll send them the link to the video for the review. So I'm super excited for it. They didn't seem to really like mealworms all that much. The dried mealworms. So I'm hoping that the soldier fly, I'm hoping that like the soldier fly larva better. And it has nothing to do with the brand of mealworm. They just didn't like because it wasn't even doTERRA. It was something else. I'm hearing a lot of noise out there. I don't know, like engines revving. It could be my neighbor. He has several show cars. One he's been taking he's got he does have a beautiful I want to say 70s Thunderbird, Ford Thunderbird. It is beautiful. I really do like that car a lot, but it's loud. So anyway, okay. Growing chamomile and calendula. Yes. Yes, you are an amazing team. You and Darren are an amazing team, Bridge. You really are. A daughter who just turned 3. She's a psycho. Ugh, refused to let him see her for 6 months and hit her when my brother and his wife spent $1,600 visiting. What in the hell is wrong with that woman? Chamomile, yes, it is a perennial. In some places it's an annual, but most of the time it's a perennial. Yeah, that's why drops. That's why I'm not giving them the sunflower seeds or the corn, or the scratch, because it's too hot for that stuff. And I'm having a hard time just finding wild bird seed, wild bird food for my feeders, for my cardinals and my finch, and all of them. That is so loud. I don't know what's going on. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to try and ignore that and move on because I keep hearing it and I don't know what it is for sure. So I try really hard not to give them that stuff. Once in a great while they'll get it, but not very often. But through the winter they get scratch because they get the corn, and then I make sure that they get the black oil sunflower seed as well. I planted some last year in my spiral herb garden. They didn't come back. They might not for your zone. That could be the reason why. I don't know if they're perennial in your zone or not. Bugaboo! There's my buggy, Victoria. Are you having an amazing time? Is Jazzy having a great time? I'm happy to see you here. I love you. I miss you. And I want you to have fun. I want you to have a great time. But I miss you, and I do want you to come home. So, your zone 4B, yeah, it might not be a perennial up there, and it could be where you've planted it. If I'm not mistaken, I think that chamomile likes a little more arid, a little more dry place, but I'm not positive. So. Yes, right, Deb. Squirrel. My nephew is not German. His lawyer is fighting all the time with her and her lawyer. Ugh. Sucks. Had to run to the store. You're back. Hi. You are having an awesome time. I figured you were. I'm happy, babe. I'm so happy for you. And I was telling everybody earlier, I am so proud of you. I am so super proud of you. You got through your anxiety on your flight for your flights yesterday. You got through your nervousness and your fear, and you conquered it, and you're being brave, and I'm so proud of you. And look, the payoff. You're going to Casper Mountain. You went to Casper Mountain today, so that's freaking cool. I'm not crazy about sweet potatoes, so all good. Yeah. Right, Margot. I agree. It is absolutely amazing to be able to travel and see things. I want so badly to be able to do that. I've had this. I think I've had this discussion actually with you before. So we had kind of talked. Margot and I had kind of talked a little bit on Marco, actually, about this, and if because I've had such a discouraging year. Well, for the last 3 years now, with gardening and homesteading and all of this stuff, I've had so many setbacks and things like that. And even though I have what I have, and I'm incredibly thankful and blessed for it, she's like, well, would you give it all up to be able to travel? because we were talking about the fact that I have the Airstream here. And I said, if I had the money to put into my Airstream and my vehicle, yes, I would actually have one of my children come live in the house for a year, and we would go, and we would only come home. We would come home frequently, like traveling back through, but I would literally travel for a year with the Airstream. I'm not afraid of boondocking. I'm not afraid of dry docking. I'm not afraid of, being pretty much off grid, because if I had my druthers, and I was able to, and I had the ability to really fix this up exactly the way I wanted it to, I would have solar panels on the roof, and so I would have electric and all of that stuff. The water would be the only issue I would have, but there are fill stations everywhere. You can fill, and there are dump stations, and like it. Yeah, I would absolutely, I would travel in a heartbeat. Because she said, "Would you just give it all up and go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I would." We're in a place where our home is paid for, and our property is paid for. So yeah, I would always have a place to come home to. So I would travel. So missed the motorcycle trips when I was married. Yeah, I miss traveling. Yeah. Just witnessed a bunch of dude bros in a little Pontiac with the doors ripped off singing Journey. I thought I'd seen everything. That is freaking awesome. Oh my God. So how much how were you too busy like laughing hysterically at them that you couldn't like say something to them? Because I probably would have been laughing hysterically at them too. We have a yeah, we have some interesting people out there in the world, don't we? There's more to it than that, though. Just dropping everything. Yeah, no, I know there is. There absolutely is. But I would. No, they were on another street. I laughed my butt off. Okay. I know you can't. You just can't make this stuff up at all. It's the dropping everybody and everything about me too that hurts. But it's life. Yes. So you wouldn't have to drop everyone or everything even to be able to travel and do that stuff. It's just that, so like I had said, my goal actually was I was going to take a couple of years and really start to build up the stocks, the survival stocks, food and whatnot. And really just position us in a way that if we were able to actually travel with the Airstream, we could come home every so often or whatever to resupply that kind of stuff. So our animals would probably stay here. I'd have one of the kids stay here with us. So, that's just kind of what we would do. But, and not everybody would have that luxury. I mean, I don't have that luxury now as it is. So, I think it all depends on what you want to do. If you really do want to, you will make things work. If you truly want something bad enough, you will make things work. You'll figure it out. but I do have that dream. I would love to be able to just travel all over the states for now in the Airstream, and be able to see at least these 48 states, and get up into Canada. And I don't know that I really want to go south of the border. I mean, I would love to see Mexico, because I would love to see Machu Picchu, and all of the Aztec, Mayan, and Inca ruins, and that kind of stuff. Like, I would love to see those things. So I would love to be able to travel South America, and all of that, but I just don't know that. Yeah, I'm not, Amy. That's what you do. I win the lottery, I will give you the money. Aw, thanks, Deb. I love you. And same would go for me, because I think that people having the ability to travel would be, those are amazing opportunities that I wish everyone could have, but not everybody has the desire to do that either. So, it is what it is. So, also, Amy, yesterday I dumped, oh my gosh, I had to dump a whole gallon of, which is overkill, I know, but because we've had so much rain, and the weather's been crappy, I haven't been able to get into the pool. So I had to dump a whole bunch of algicide in there. Whole gallon of it in the pool, but it'll be clean still by the time you get here, and hopefully it'll be warm enough. We're going to lounge like probably the 12th through the 12th and 13th. That's all we're going to do. We're going to lay in the pool. So anyway, all right. Well, I think I'm going to jump off, because yeah, I know it's crazy. It was a lot, but it'll be filtered out before then. So I'm not too concerned at all. And obviously I will, I'll test it and everything before we get back into it or whatever. So big bus and hire a driver with a cute tush. Oh, you are too funny. You are too funny. So, all right. I think I'm going to get off of here. I am going to, I got to get some dishes done, and, get some more stuff done. I got to figure out something. We're going to eat really late tonight, but I got to figure something out to eat, because I have to say I'm hungry. We've been doing really good with the diets, and Tony's actually lost weight. I, on the other hand, I haven't lost weight, but every single pair of shorts or pants that I have, I no longer have to button and unbutton, or zip and unzip to get them on or off, any of them. So I'm losing some girth. So that's a good thing. So I'm not necessarily losing the weight, but I am losing inches, and that's pretty good. But it's been that way for a while now. So I just really noticed it today, because I put on a pair of shorts that I haven't worn for a couple of years. Well, I wore them last year, but they, I had to button them and zip them, and I didn't have to do that today. So I'm pretty proud of that. So yes, is absolutely lovely chatting with all of you. I love every single one of you so much for being so supportive of me, and putting up with my chatty little self. I am hoping that I need to start filming a bunch more stuff. I have so much stuff filmed. I just need to get it done. I need to get it in editing and spend some time editing a bunch of different film. But oh well. My priorities have changed so much over the last year, and most especially over the last several months, last few months. Or excuse me. So yeah. While I want this YouTube channel to grow, I want it to be successful and all of those things. It's not my priority like it was. So I'm also of the mindset that if I'm going to do stuff, if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to put out content, I want to put out good quality content. So I've just kind of been putting out the shorts or, the really small short videos. I work on TikTok frequently, but, again, it's still not a ton. But I do post on Instagram and Facebook because you could simultaneously post from Instagram to my Facebook business page. So that I do keep up on really, really. I watch that pretty close and I keep up on it pretty closely. So, and it's simply because I've had growth there. It doesn't take a ton of effort other than I do interact a lot on Instagram. I don't do so much on Twitter anymore. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Enough about all that crap. So, yes, after the wedding, we do need to do another multi-hour chat. I agree. I think that it would be great. I'm actually considering doing something like a private chat so that we can do and say whatever we need, and I will, when it's over with, it will be privatized, and so it will never be monetized and nobody will be able to access it except me. So it is something I am considering doing because there are a lot of topics that I would love to be able to chat with my loyal followers very openly and freely, and not have to worry about people being butthurt or people being angry at each other or any of that stuff, because I don't think that that's fair. I think that most of my followers are very open-minded. We're all very open-minded. We're willing to listen to each other. We're willing to chat back and forth, and whether we have differing opinions on many subjects or not, it doesn't matter, because we're human beings and we know how to act and treat each other kindly. So I really have considered that, and I will try to plan. I'll try to plan for something like that, because I think that would be, I think it'd be good. And I would send each person the only link to the chat, and that would be your ticket in, essentially. But then we could all get up, on screen together. I can do we can have multiple people up on screen, and we can talk back and forth and in the chat and all that stuff. So it is something I've really wanted to do for a long time. It would also be really cool to do my 24-hour live chat, but I don't know if I can do that. So anyway, all right. So everybody have an amazing night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving and supporting me. And I wish you all so many blessings, and I hope you have a fantastic week and that you are productive. Please keep each other in your thoughts, prayers, sending energies, whatever it is that you do. just be kind. So, all right. Blessings. And, oh, I almost forgot my tagline. So, live from the earth and play in the dirt. Bye.